tons of pudding gels that are coming out on the 2nd anniversary of West Coast Dips, which also happens to be Mother's Day. So look at all these goodies. Can't wait to dig into these. I think I opened up some of them just to peek into them, but I have not actually used any. Oh, I might have used one of these on something. Let me just pull out my little. I've had a little X-Acto knife somewhere. Hopefully I can find it. I have a little X-Acto knife that I like to keep near my desk so that I can use it to open things like this. So see, this one I haven't opened yet. I don't know. Of course I misplaced the little knife, but what I'm gonna do is use the corner of this tool just to get it open. And once they're open, I just tear off the top and throw it away. I don't like try to keep it saved or anything like dip powder, which even on my dips I don't keep it saved either. Look at the vibrant blues that are in here. All right, so, oh, so pretty. This one is Seize the Day. Of course, that's the name of it. Look at that. Oh, thanks, Anne. Welcome. Sort of a last minute live here. I was gonna do this tonight. I literally was getting ready to do my Canva. And my husband's like, oh, we have a makeup baseball game that got scheduled for tonight. Oh, okay. All right, so Seize the Day. Actually, oh no. And nice thing is when you have them facing up, it doesn't matter because you can still see what's what. And then let's open up. I think this is the one I have open. Girls Just Wanna Have Sun. Hilarious thing. Oh, that's not the one I have open. Okay. Oh my gosh, look how bright that is. So we're just gonna be doing some little flowers on my nails. I saw this adorable, sort of like a French manicure on Pinterest. That was just bright little flowers. And that's what I'm gonna be, whoopsies, doing today. There you go. So pretty. And I don't know, I haven't actually figured out an easy way to take these off other than they mostly just come off in pieces because they're stuck in the middle, they're stuck on the sides. It protects them during transport and all that, especially if it's like sitting in the sun. I do have to say, when I did get these, they actually were sitting in the sun for a couple of days because I was not in town. So, look at these. Peaches and corals. Girls Just Want to Have Sun. I'm going to say that's one of my favorites so far. Welcome. Hello. Oh, shoot. Here I am getting it on my other hand. Let's see. Put that there. Pink. Hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, look at those pinks. And having home. It might have been that one. I don't know. I swear I opened one, or maybe I used it out of one of the spring. Oh my god, one of the spring pudding gels. Hi, Jolene. Yes, I meant to tell you that I was doing it 2:15 my time. Hello. I didn't remember that we have a ginormous time difference until I started, and I was like, oh shoot, I didn't tell her 2:15 Eastern time. Duh, I guess that would make sense. So let's see. Yeah, time difference of 4 hours? Oh shoot, look at me. I should probably take this off with gloves so I don't mess up the nails I'm about to put. It's okay. I need to buff out my left hand anyway, so we'll do. Although I'm kind of clumsy with my left hand, so. Look how bright these are. So if you struggle with taking these on, I don't know what to tell you because I do too, as you can see. I'll get a piece of it in there. Lord. Okay. That's the pink one, which she is, oh my God, so pretty. Named, oh, Son of a Beach. Hilarious. I love this one. These two are my favorites. Because the corals and things. I mean, come on. And then we have purple, which is, they're a paint. Okay, it's not just me. Shell, yeah. That's the name of this one. This one's not open. Okay. I was saving them until closer to release so that I could, originally I was just going to film a YouTube video and then I was like, I saw that manicure with the little flowers and I was like, oh, must do. Must do. Oh, I see. That's a trick. Do 2 sides and then pull the 3rd off. Maybe. I lied. Leave that side on. Alright, so shell, yeah. Purple, purple, and purple. So they're trios, of course, as you can see. And by being trios, that means that you've got 3 coordinating colors in one, which makes it that much easier. Sailing with the Rays is this beautiful trio of greens. Ooh, this is bright. Holy smokes. I like this green for the little flowers we're going to be doing. They're mostly going to have leaves on them somewhere, so most definitely. Ooh, yeah, look how bright this is. I always want to have green when drawing little flowers. These flowers have leaves, as far as I know. Oh, so pretty. So, what did I say? Sailing with the Rays. Beautiful. Like so bright. If you like green, this is. And this is the last one. I think, yep. I was gonna say, I think this is the one that I opened. So this one looks like they're neon. And they really do look like they glow, but I don't think they glow. Beach Please. Hilarious name. This is probably my favorite name. I have used these on a press-on set, and these are the 2 colors that I remember, which is why I thought I used that one, and I thought I used that one. All right, so these are releasing on the 2-year anniversary of West Coast Tips, which the next release comes out Mother's Day. So be on the lookout for all of the amazing things that Jillian has coming up. You guys will not believe all the things. So let's do, first let's pick. So of course we're gonna have to have green because we'll have flowers. So I'm just gonna cover this up. We'll do purple. So I'll set this guy to the side up here in case anybody joins later. And I think we'll do, I want to do some with the yellow out of here. Some of the purple out of here, the corals out of here, and of course some of the pink. So really the only one shoot, I might as well just use it. Might as well just use them all. Yeah. There we go. I'll just use them all. So let's see. I am just gonna do some little flowers on the, what's the word? Tips, ends of my nails. This is rubber base, the white one that I have on my right hand. So let's get a palette. 1 second there. A little further than it worked. Alright, so we need a palette just to put a little bit out there. For 8 and 12mm brushes, you definitely are going to want a dotting tool. I like dotting tools. I'm just going to go grab my white and use some white. So we'll use white, or if you have regular white gel polish, porcelain is a good one. A round brush is good to draw some flowers with. And then I think we have some alcohol and some acetone on the side. I think that's gonna be it for now. We got all our goodies. I'm gonna move the covers because it'll just be easier for me. Like I said, the covers all have what they need as far as identification, so we won't have an issue with that. Dotting tool, this kind of brush. I'm not gonna use peel base because I just won't take it off. I've been doing my right hand less and less. I'm just focusing on doing like content with my left hand, so it's just easier. Or I should say on my left hand, it's just easier. What was I gonna do? Is that it? Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna drop a smidge of white on here. Porcelain is, or there's a new white that I just got recently that's really good. Nice, solid white. I should say, let me see. I'm gonna put my hand on. Oops. Let's move back. All right, so we have 12mm brush. That one. We'll have a 4 and an 8. Different lengths just to kind of in between, not necessarily have to clean. Off our brushes every time. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna leave just a little swipe of alcohol. Hi, Tracy. And then our dotting tool is here, and then we'll use this. So the way I prep my brushes, we'll get some gel base. And I won't necessarily be painting. Sorry, guys, my garage door is really loud. And my husband is getting home from wherever he was. Let me grab Topcoat. Oh, okay. Thought I ran out of base coat, and then I was like, wait, what? All right, so I'm just gonna prep my brand new brush, and this is how I prep it when I am putting it away because I'm done. Yes, I'm on the left. So I run it in the base, And this is how you want to prep it when you're going to paint your whole nail, using it for designs or putting it away. So it literally just has a little bit of base, keeps it moist, and keeps it, the bristles close together. That's how you should be prepping all of your bases, actually, for all of your brushes. Oop, I lost where the base was. Or maybe I just used it all. Just put a little bit more. Just helps it glide over and into the color. Actually, I have a little bit of glitter on here. Helps it glide, especially over pudding gels. They seem to like, well, they definitely like having more gel on. All right, I'm just gonna get a little closer. And I'll just start on my index finger, just drawing whatever kind of flower you think you might like. This bright color is screaming to be used. I don't know the names of any flowers other than I just know that I like to layer colors and layer the actual flowers and designs and things. So there's one. And I will put the same little flower here and there in a couple of different nails. And it's gonna be like French tip flowers, so which I liked on that video that I saw. Or where was it? Not a video. Pinterest, maybe. Not in the same place because we're not doing identical anything really. So it may look like little blobs initially. I promise I'm not really making blobs. I might do that same flower again in a different color, which is why I'm cleaning this off. What else do I want to do? Let's do a little white blobby, something that's gonna look like a poppy. That much I know. Let's do it on this guy. And it literally, the easiest way to do it is with a dotting tool, like a fat end of a dotting tool. So there's that. And what I'm gonna do is actually have a little flash cure lamp right next to me. Or I guess I could just, no. I was gonna reach over into my lamp right in front of me, but I don't want this to activate the gels that are right in front of the lamp right there. So I'm just doing a flash cure real quick over here. And it's easiest to work multiple flowers at a time, I guess is the word I'm thinking of, because I mean it's curing, so if I'm done with the pink, or if I'm not done with the pink, but then I want the brush for something else, so it's just easier. Now I'm gonna grab my smallest little brush, and we'll do this coral color here. I really like that guy. Let's see if I can stay in screen. I'm not left-handed, guys. Don't look at me. And flowers are easy because they just kind of honestly really could look like little blobs before you're done. And petals are not, what's the word, symmetrical. So they can really just look like I don't have to make the exact same flower with the same color. So I'm gonna move on to this one. Different little blob. I feel like everything looks like blobs to me until I layer it with a second color. Or a second design. So I am going to put that one to the side, and I'm just pushing back in my chair over here just so I can flash cure these. Okay, just flash cure in case I touch it. I'm hoping I don't touch it, but if I do, well, there's that. And now, let's see. Do I want to do purple? And I'm taking the smaller end of a dotting tool, or it could really just be a wood stick, I guess. And I'm just going to add a little more. I don't want it to thin out too much, because then my dots will be smaller. Oops, it's got a little too much. Okay. 3, oops, 4, 5. Okay. My flower's not perfect because my left hand was not steady, so it moved. But I think it's cute. So we'll also put him over here. Boy, it's that much harder when you're trying to stay in the camera to hold this dot. And I am putting this one on the edge, so no, it's not going to be 5. So that one has 4. And I think I'm just going to put a little dot here just to bring that purple over. No other reason, just the dot. Let me flash cure this. It's a lot of flash curing. I don't want to fully cure on each one because that would be pretty time consuming, I think, personally. If you want to, I guess you could. I don't do that. Whenever I'm doing flowers, I just flash cure. I don't find any reason to do full blur. Oh, thanks, Jillian. It really is harder with this hand than I thought it was going to be. So these little, actually I want a dot of black. Let me find my black. That'll work. So you can use Pistol, which is the regular black gel, or grab your line art, which I literally only want to make a couple of little dots, so nothing crazy. I might make that the center of a few of the flowers, but we'll see. Where was I? I'm trying to figure out if that is just different size dotting tools. This one is almost not even a dot, and that's actually what I'm going to put in here. Oh, that's cute. Alright, so teensy weensy little flower gets teensy weensy little dots. And I'm just flash curing it. And then who else gets to be on here? Let's put, not every color has to be on every nail, but the more flowers you make, the more you're going to be like, ooh, that's going to look cute on that. Let's see. We're going to put some darker pink on this to make that flower look like a real flower. So what you want to do, and the contrast is not too much, but we're just enhancing those little bitty bitty petals. No, back up, no, and then I'm not even really going to clean that, but I am going to jump into this light peach. Give that the 3D, and then a dot on. Let's see what this yellow looks like. Not too bright. Okay, you can see it. That's the yellow. It's really light, but I like it. That's the yellow from the one trio that I thought I had used already. So I'm just going to put that same dot over here. Or blob, I guess. Okay. That same little blob. I'm going to flash chair over here real quick. Oh, it does look like it glows, but I really didn't. I don't actually think it glows. It doesn't say. Hello. I'm just playing with some flowers. Let's see. I'm just switching around which brushes I'm using. Not a particular technique. If you switch your brushes, it just makes different petals, that's all. Hi, Lori. Hello, Nicole. No glow. Yeah, this one looks like it glows, but I don't think it does. I guess I could check, but I'd have to step into the bathroom. Yeah, all these do is change the shape of your petals. Really. Oops. I should say having different brushes is going to change the shape of your petals. That's really the biggest thing you can make with little pokey petals or round petals. Just different looks. Alright, I'm going to flash through that. Let's see. And I'm just kind of going around doing different things, so nothing specific. Let's do something that looks like a little rose. Where you going, Nicole? Hi, Candy. I'm going to do, let's see, that same let's try to make one of the little rose things that I sort of kind of know how to do. Okay, I'm just going to clear that little zhuzh I really just swirled it around there. Nothing crazy. I swirled, oh, it's so bright. Swirled the white with the dotting tool. Then I am gonna take a thinner, or the thinnest little dotting tool that I have. Do I want to make it, let's do purple. This nail doesn't have purple. So I'm gonna pick this guy. Lots of pushing, swishing, not much science into this. Promise. I'm not a flower expert. I'm actually gonna flip it around and do the exact same thing I did with the white. There it is. So now it looks more dimensional. Flash carrying that, only because I want to put something on top of it. So now I'm going to go in with the darkest purple and put a couple of little dots on it. Instead of doing black, I'll just use the darkest purple and see if there's any contrast, which there should, because they're all, oh, how cute. There. Cute little, whatever kind of flower that is. All right, flash curing this, so I'm gonna bump her. And then, let's see, I could probably do blue on here and blue on here. I do want to make one of those little swirly ones again. I'd say that's probably the easiest. Let's do it this blue. Pretty easy to use these guys. And I love doing dots and flowers. Trying to get a little bit off of, there you go. No. So, okay, flash cure, quick cure. Flash curing just gives you time. And then on top of it, I can put something else. Oh, I guess I should have just, I'll do another one. These are releasing on Mother's Day candy with the next release. And it is the lightest. So same thing, I'm just judging it around. Flash curing. Flash curing is a lifesaver. This one's already out, I was just using that to play. So these are the ones releasing candy on Mother's Day with the West Coast next release coming out. And so now, again, I'm gonna take the darkest, put a few little dotty dots on there to make, that looks like a smiley face. We'll just leave it alone and say it is what it is. Let's see. Make sure that guy's clean for the green. What other colors have we not used much? See if I can do a yellow. Got some gel base on there. Let's do. I just realized we don't have anything on our thumb yet. standardness is weird for me to draw. All right, flash cure that. Let's do a little bit of white on that pink flower we drew earlier. Let's just say on the petals. Flash cure in that, so I can put something else on top. Dotting tool and some orange on top of that yellow. And flash cure that. I don't know what kind of flower this is, but it's white. Flash cure. And then we'll put another, let's see, a dot of something. A dot of pink. Hot pink. Okay. And then we just need one more over here. And then our thumb. What shall we do? We have yellow, pink. Oh, that one doesn't particularly have any purple, so. What base? Well, there was base. Oh, there it is. Just to keep my brush wet. What did I say? Purple. Just positioning on holding your brush to make multiple things different. Let's see. Roll these guys off real quick. The excess anyway. Quick. And I think I want to put one actually. Flash cure. And now we just need it. Well, I'll have to do something to my thumb, but we can add some leaves. The easiest way that I have found to add leaves to anything is get a dot. Wherever you want the leaf. And pull out to make a little point. And pull out from the leaf to make a little point. I like that this green is not super dark or crazy bright. And I'm gonna do a little bit of a bigger dot on this one. Here. And here. Let's pull those leaves. I'm actually gonna get this a little bit more wet. There we go. Let's flash cure those little leaves. I like it better with the big dot. Or one and two and the pinky. Pull the leaf. Again, whoops. Might have to make that one a little bigger. Okay. 2 leaves. I'm gonna actually flash cure this because, oops, I already bumped it. See, good thing I had it. I hit it on a nail. That was done. So my lamp is right in front of me. So I'm covering up the gels so they don't accidentally cure. Don't want to do that. I don't even know what I had to set it. So that is what. Hey Michelle, these pretty babies are releasing on the Mother's Day release, and I'm just using them to make some little Frenchy flower looking like little blobs. All right, we got one more. Of course, I'm gonna do pink on it, and I think I'm gonna make one of those swirly little rose type things with tulip. Alright, flash cure her. Oh, thanks, Jolene. Oh, your birthday's on Mother's Day? Happy early birthday, because I'm sure I will forget by then. But that's amazing. Happy early birthday. You can buy these for yourself for your birthday. Alright. That one actually is not as light as I don't have another one, but it's light but not too light, but I guess it makes a pretty different little contrast there. I'm gonna get it close up because in person it looks like a little flower with different colors on it. I like. Let me get another little wipe. I mean, I guess if you had a normal size napkin, that would also work. I just didn't. And for no reason at all, I want to do the leaf first. I don't know why, but this one's cute. I need to make sure I didn't forget to put a leaf on her. Oh my goodness. It's like an itty weedy little rose. That's cute. Alright, let me flash cure before I mess it up. How cute. Just a teensy tiny little flower. It's really easy, Michelle. You draw a lot of flowers and things, so most definitely it'll be easy for you. But just the fact that the gels don't run anywhere, I'm just flash curing them because I bumpity bump into everything, so that's all. No other reason. I'm gonna do a dotted little something, but I am gonna pull the petals like I do with my leaves, just to do something different. Let's see which one of you wants to cooperate. Just adding a little bit of gel base to this. There it is. Where's this one? So all I'm doing is stay in focus. Touch, pull, touch, pull. And I'm doing it with a little bit of the putting gel on the brush just to not steal so much from the dot. And that's cute. Makes me want to do it somewhere else. Alright, just in case I use the purple again. I'll leave it on the brush. Who else wants to play? Let's see. Let's do that color on here. Oh, I didn't cure that. Oops. I'm not gonna touch it too much because I didn't flash cure. Nope. There we go. Alright, let me flash cure that before I mess it up. Because as you can see, flash curing is shiznit. Alright, that's 2. What else can we do? Oh, one of those. I think I'll do it in. Let's do, oh, I already, pink, orange. Let's just do it in white. And then I already. I guess it's not gonna be as noticeable, but do yellow one, and I don't have yellow. This is the white rubber base. Which I must say I've had on my right hand a couple of weeks already. I think I did it with chrome on top too, and then I just buffed the chrome off when I did a fill. You're welcome. And there's only one white rubber base right now. There's a couple ones that have shimmers, but typical just one white normal color. I should say one normal white. That yellow one came out pretty. One more. If you ask me what the name of any of these flowers are, the answer is, oh, no idea. Just little blobs and little somethings. Swishes. That looks like a starfish. Let me cure that so I can put a little dot in the middle. You haven't tried any gel polishes? Oh, you're talking about one of these, you haven't tried any of these pudding gels. Yeah, they're super, super, super easy to use. Yes, Nicole, rubber base, I use it all the time in place of builder gel. Like right here. It's very viscous, just like builder gel, so you can build it up. Build it right up on top. Oh, that's cute. It's very, very similar in viscosity to the builder gel, so I use that pretty much the same way. So I am gonna go in and add a couple of little dots, just cause I like dots everywhere for no reason. I have a thing with dots. I'm not gonna go pick a different color. Put a couple of dots of that. Oh, I still have to make my little leaves over here too. Oh, at least one more. I have like a little string over there. Yep, sure is a string. Just a dot. Just because dots are freaking cute. And I think it will tie it in all the way together if I do a dot of some, I don't know, dots are just freaking adorable, I think. There, see, that one didn't have too much of that peach color, so that just tied it in for me. All right, I'm done with the dots, guys. Except one more for the green leaf. Hold on, actually. On this side. Now that I thought. So leaf, dot, and let's pull. All right, full cure. Hey Melissa, polka dots are life. You ain't never lied. All right, so the cover covers all have the colors, so there is no confusion going on here. No, I cannot do that with one hand, so give me just a minute and we won't be confused at all. And actually, now that I think about it, I feel like that needs another dot. Oh, it needs blue, because we don't have any blue on that one. Gotta do it. One blue dot right there. There. Cure him. And I'm doing a full cure on it for 30 seconds because I am gonna go over it with, actually I might go over it with rubber base, kids. Just make sure those little flowers get encapsulated and I don't buff them off. And you'll see how viscous the rubber base it truly is, which is, I don't know, I like working with rubber base a lot. It's kind of obsessive. All right, so blue is Seize the Day. The purple is Shell Yeah. I'm just picking these up before or covering them so that I don't stick my little hands in there. The pink one, Son of a Beach. Sure hope Facebook doesn't think I'm swearing. The coral, Girls Just Want to Have Sun. And these will be available separately on Mother's Day. The release. Beach Please is this trio of super bright ones that I've yet to determine if they glow. It doesn't say that they glow, but they, in my UV lamp, they sure look like they glow. And then the green one was named Sailing with the Rays. Alright, just moving these puppies out of the way. I shall, here, well, I'm actually going to end up using this to apply the two things. If you guys saw my little video earlier, I had my rubber base tipped over and I was emptying it out to a little container because my rubber base was what I thought running low. That was a lie. There was a very good amount in it, but I couldn't get to the bottom of it because, yeah, you just can't get to the bottom of it. So I tipped it over into a container that I specifically bought, and then I was like, oh God, this is gonna be great. I need to dump out another one in there. And I did, so I have one and a little bit in another one. And then I also have a couple backup bottles because I can never run out of it. Rubber base is like running out of gel base and gel top coat to me. No can do. Just clean this up so that I don't mess this up like I did my other one. All right, so I think I'm just gonna use it out of the little container here. So this is actually my rubber base. It does come in one of these, but my one was running low. It probably had about this much and I just couldn't get to it. So I dumped it in here, and then I decided that I wanted to put two of them in there. And to me, I feel like a whole genius. But you see, it's pretty viscous. Very similar to Builder Gel. And it helps encapsulate a lot of things. Put this on top. Let's do this. It will encapsulate and cure. Oh my goodness. And you can cure, remove the sticky layer, and then once you take the sticky layer off, you can buff and file. And that white is from the white that I had on my brush, just because I didn't clean it off all the way. But this is how you get your brush clean, is by taking it and running it through and through and through gel base. Really is what it is. It's not bothering me because I have gel base, excuse me, because I have white gel on my nails technically. And this is self-leveling, so just give it a few. It will. And what I do is I'll move on to the next one. Thanks. I'll just move on to the next one while that one is leveling. You guys will be real proud of me. I put chicken in the oven before I even came on my live so that dinner could be ready for when my son gets home, because we have to run to a game. And he literally walks in the door at 5. And then we gotta leave by 5:30. And I'm not working, so I might as well cook. So rude. I used to like cooking, I don't like it anymore. I'm doing this right over these little flowers because I wanna let them encapsulate themselves like a little bit more. All right, now I'm gonna hold upside down just like you would with Builder Gel. It really is. I don't know the true makeup of rubber base, but I would say it's literally 98% the same to me, personally. Jeez. Okay, I was gonna level it out, but I don't need to. I'm gonna flash cure that to make it stop moving. It doesn't burn or anything. Just gonna move that out of my way. And again, just taking some, getting rid of that excess. And you can use rubber base to encapsulate chunky glitters. Someone, Heather, I think it was her name, asked me about it last night on a live I did on TikTok, where I encapsulated glitters with rubber base. My last, what I thought was a little bit that was in that bottle, that turned out to be a lot more than a little bit, but you can, and then you just, if it's dip powder, you just gotta make sure that you're activating it before. Hi Vero, how are you? Just flash curing it. Mostly because it takes me a little bit longer on the pinkies. I can't reach it and see it. I don't know, I have a thing with pinkies. I just can't see. Here I go. I just can't reach it. I can't see the side of it. I always miss a spot. It just takes me longer. So we flash cure the others to make sure this guy gets time. Oh, I didn't miss a spot. Wow, I'm surprised. All right, I'm holding it upside down. I'm doing good. Off work today. Work's been kicking my booty. Literally. And then we got just the thumb. And if you had it in the bottle, you would just take off your excess. Of course, right back into the bottle, but I wanted to get every drop of this liquid gold. Hold that upside down. And some of these little flowers didn't get. So even if it's just a little thick, I gotta buff it anyway. Because it's not gonna be even because of the type of design that I did. I don't really expect it to, so I'm okay with having a couple of little spots on here that are not even. Because they're little gel painted flowers, so, all right. I'm just gonna do a click here. Making sure that is nice and cured. It is more viscous, and I think I only had it on 30 seconds. So whenever I'm curing, fully curing rubber base, I do a full 60-second cure. And then our brush just has rubber base on it, and we want to put it away just like this, with some of the product on there to keep those bristles nice and stuck together in the same shape and wet. And then that we don't need. And now we take alcohol. So this is what it's gonna look like in the end, but this is rubber base. And it's sticky. If you don't have any buffing and filing to do, you can just put gel top coat right over it. But we do have buffing and filing because of the little flowers. It is not completely smooth, which is expected. So if you don't have rubber base, you can encapsulate in gel base and cure that, and then gel top coat. That's typically more than enough. Also, oh, this is so cute. Now it's only so thick, so don't go buffing away. Pretend like it's chunky glitter. Don't go buffing all the way through the whole thing, you know? Unless you were to do like two layers of the rubber base, which, I mean, I don't really see a reason for it. You could. You definitely could. Nothing says that you can't, but I think it's just a waste of product, because you can just build it up with one layer. All right, that's one. So all of these pudding gel palettes release on the next West Coast Tips release, which happens to be the 2-year anniversary, which happens to also fall on Mother's Day this year. And I believe there was a poll in the group of when you guys wanted to play some games and have some people win different gifts and things like that for the 2-year anniversary. And I believe people were saying it was either Mother's Day or a couple days before, and I want to say that most people voted for the games to even continue or just happen on Mother's Day, on the day of the release anyway, I believe is what the poll ended up being. But if it is still open, go ahead and vote. Which part's awesome, Michelle? I don't know, I just kind of straight talked for a hot minute there, so. Oh yes, the release. I know, right? It's like weirdly, what's the wordly amazing? Is that even the word I'm thinking of? That it falls on the same day. It's super cool, I thought. It didn't even dawn on me that, shoot, I was just thinking the anniversary, and then I was like looking at my calendar to see if I was working so that I could help Jolene with the games and stuff online. And then I was like, oh shoot, that's Mother's Day. And I also don't know my schedule yet. Got a new job, start next week. No idea what my schedule is. Alrighty. Oh my gosh. And your birthday, of course. Oh my god, these emotes are cute. And actually, they look really cute, Matt. Just saying. Alright, I'm going to swipe. Actually, let me finish shaping just a little bit. Got excited. Your birthday, the anniversary, and Mother's Day, that equals some dips and gels for you. Thanks, Michelle. They just look like little bitty blobs until you're done, and then it like all comes together. That's what I think of flowers. It's little blobs until they come together. And then it really comes together when you top it. And put oil, because these cuticles, buffing and filing on them, just makes them horrendous. All right, that is what it looks like on top of rubber base. Because I keep saying rubber base and then I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, that's right. Moved my rubber base to a different spot. Number 9. Rubber base number 9 is what I have on as my base. Yeah, thanks, Jillian. I had to pull it out. I was like, wait, is it 6 or 9? So that is what this looks like. Actually, this is, you don't want it to be shiny, because then your base won't stick. And I am not going to put base on it. I'm just gonna put gel top coat, except I'm going to put Young Nails Protein Bond. I didn't do peel base on this, which I know I didn't do peel base. So weird, right? But oops. Maybe I should have. I knew I was gonna love this. And usually if I'm trying to skip a layer of the gel, which is usually me skipping gel base, I will do protein bond instead of gel base, because I want the top coat to stick to something. If I didn't do it, it would be peeling up here in a couple of days, which wouldn't bother me if I had peel base. But I don't. You need, oh, the white? Yeah, Michelle. Well, and these. You kind of need all of it. I'm gonna close this up all the way because I'm very... Oh, Jolene, that may also be a hint that we need rubber base to come in little containers. Hello, that would be amazing. Just like the builder gel. My top coat, so Ultra Shine top coat, kids, all of it. You need all of it. Yes, yes, you do. Let me put these all around me like little flowers. Oh, good thing I got 3 backups. It's this. I feel like it's running low too. I use my West Coast liquids a lot. And if you don't have backups of your stuff, ooh, don't suffer. Just make sure you have backups. And you won't have to cry because you thought you had your gel and you didn't. And my rubber base had even less than, well, I guess it's because it's more viscous, less than this it felt like. But when I was using it last night on that live, I had to keep tipping my bottle just like this. But it took a little longer because it's rubber based, so it was harder to get it on brush. Oh gosh, these little flowers came out not so blobby after all. Not so blobby after all. I forgot my pinky. Here I went. Oh, nope. Let me flash cure it before I bump into everything. Because there I go. All right, just a quick little flash cure. And then, stay in camera. This my funky pinky that I can never seem to get all the way on this side. And then I'm just gonna flash cure it because I'm gonna be holding my thumb in a different direction, so that guy will just run for its life. All right, full cure. My messy little bottle. I was gonna clean that bottle up, but I think I'm just gonna let it dump into another top coat if I can figure out how to not spill it. This is such a cute, bright little mini. And the only things that weren't included was black and white, which 99.9% of people have black and white. Hi, Christine. I have black and white gel polish, so you can do it. And you really don't need it. I mean, you could just do all of these. Aren't they the cutest? They're like a little flower. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a little reel. Yeah, now that they're all open. I'm gonna make a little reel. All right, that is what that looks like, and all we need is oil. And we got the Feeling Refreshed from Candy Skincare. I do put it everywhere, and I'll just clean my nails off. I always get messages from people who say, you know, if you don't put the oil on your nails, it won't make it foggy. That's okay. I'll just hydrate all the things and then wipe it off with a little bit of alcohol before I take my pictures. Does not bother me at all. Oops, my lamp's in the way. Sorry. Oh, thanks, Jolene. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. I think that Rubber Race number 9 was the perfect background for this. Look at my favorite nail is this one because of that little flower with its own little leaf. And then, no, well, they're all my, never mind, they're all my favorite. I love these ones. They're so cute. Thanks, Shauna. I appreciate ya. If you do a recreation of this, make sure to tag me. I want to see it. All right, so these babies are all releasing on Mother's Day, the 14th, for the 2-year anniversary of West Coast Dips. And I'm going to take a picture of this and post it up in the group shortly. Thank you so much for those who were able to join me on my last minute live. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye.